Welcome to Ed Fluential Sports, where passion meets precision. As I'm your host, Ed, diving deep into the plays, players, and stories shaping the game. And today, like I mentioned earlier in the week, got some more draft content that I'll be dropping throughout the week. Dropped some shorts, did my vlog of being at the NFL draft, going with a few people from my college, University of Akron. So that was a super cool opportunity. And yeah, overall, it was a very fun experience. Like, check out my vlog if you missed it. Check out my live reaction to the Eagles drafting Makai Lemon. I'm gonna dive deeper into that. But yeah, I received for I'm gonna just talk about each pick that we had because most of them I'm pretty satisfied with. It was a few that was a bit questionable, but then we made a trade too, which was cool. We made a few trades. So we made a trade to get a Jonathan Grenner. So I might have said that wrong, but we got him from the Vikings. So that's going to be a nice addition to the team. But first, the reaction of drafting Makai Lemon. That's my natural reaction. Didn't like, I made a video a while ago when he was tanking his draft stock so he could fall to a better team. I said it wasn't a guarantee that he fell. And for those that don't understand, a guarantee means that it's not a 100% chance it's going to happen. So there's a possibility, but you can't rely on that. And then it worked out for him. He ended up going to a contending team. But I just, like that's not a winning attitude to me. Like that's like he moves. Like, I don't get why he moves his head like a snake either. Like I don't know what's that about. But he's funny. But the way he moves, the way he moves his head is just weird to me. I don't know. That's not even the hate. It's just he just moves he literally moves his head like a snake when he's answering questions, and it looks so weird. That's not natural. Then when I was making a video about him tanking his stock, it was like, well, do you know where he's from? That's what they do. Tanking your stock on purpose is not a good thing because you fall out the top 10, you're making less money. Like this guy's one of the most, if not the most talented receivers in the draft. I didn't think Cardell Tate was going before Makai Lemon. Like Makai Lemon, he has the talent to get picked where Cardell Tate was picked at. But like I said, the interviews, I guess you can compare it to Shedeur Sanders. People saying that he tanked his stock, but he didn't do that on purpose. That's just the way Shedeur carries himself. And it's like Makai Lemon. Like I'm sure, like some of that stuff is that's how he carries himself. But tanking your stock on purpose, even if you do get to a better situation, that's not a good thing, in my opinion. And why I didn't like us drafting a receiver in the first round is because, he's talented, but if you had a problem with AJ Brown's attitude and can't deal with that, why did you draft Makai Lemon? Like it don't make sense to me. But and then you got hella receivers on the team for no reason. Like we ain't traded AJ Brown yet, which we still don't know if that's gonna happen. Like we could get rid of him, but apparently Lucini and been cheating with Mike Rabel for a minute. They've been cheating with each other, cheating on their partners with each other for a while. So the AJ Brown thing is probably just more information so they can keep cheating together. But that might not even fall through because, like I said, they've been cheating for a minute. So we'll see what happens with that. But if you ignore AJ Brown for a second, you got Devontae Smith, just added Makai Lemon, you got Hollywood Brown, Elijah Moore, Dontavian Wicks, Johnny Wilson, Darius Cooper, Quest Watkins, Brittany Covey, and Danny Gray. A few of them don't really matter. Like Covey, we'll use him on kickoff returns. Danny Gray probably won't use him at all, to be honest. Quest Watkins, he'll be used to a bit. Like Smitty, Hollywood Brown, Elijah Moore, they'll probably be used consistently. Dontavian Wicks too. Of course, Makai Lemon, he's going to be used. I just don't know where we're going to use him at because we don't know if AJ Brown is going to stay. Won't know if he's going to stay or not. We still going to figure that out. But from a talent perspective, Makai Lemon is the most talented receiver in the draft. I do like Cardell Tate is nice, but I do think that Makai Lemon has the talent over any receiver. So it's not a bad pick. It's not a guarantee that AJ leaves. We don't know that yet. And it's other positions that we needed that we addressed later in the draft. But I feel like we could have addressed it earlier in the draft because I didn't. And then teams like the Rams and Chiefs could have used the Makai Lemon, but they decided not to go with him. So those are two contending teams that could have went with him. But it should help our offense. He should be nice. He'll slide in right into the receiver 3 or 4. Because like I said, we don't know where AJ Brown will be. But yeah, that pretty much covers that. In the second round, we went with a tight end, which left me even more confused. We drafted Eli Stowers from Vanderbilt. I was on a bar eating wings at this point, but this pick actually made me upset because we don't need a tight end. Like I don't get I don't get the point of us adding tight end when we already have Dallas Goddard. It's like he's 6'3", 39 pounds, and he is a good pass catcher and blocker. But why do we need like we could find a tight end later in the draft? We didn't need him there. Like we still needed a safety, which we didn't address till later in the draft. And I feel like we could have been addressed our safety, got the tight end later, but we decided to go with a tight end there. Like that was a weird pick. Like this draft started off really weird for us. It picked up in the third round. And we drafted Markel Bell from Miami. He's a great tackle. I enjoyed what he was able to do. He's big, 6'8", didn't allow a sack in his senior year. And so you can see the improvement over the years, giving up less sacks year by year. Athletic big man, like I said, 6'8", can move well. It's a great blocker. So I really enjoyed what Markel Bell was able to do. So that was my favorite pick from the draft because he's gonna help our line for sure because we're getting older and banged up. So adding him, it helps us get younger, and it's going to help our offensive line be better this year because our offensive line did regress and that was mainly due to age. So getting younger, getting a guy like that, he started for 2 years, like I said, didn't allow a sack that in his final year. And so this was my favorite pick of the draft because it's going to help our offensive line tremendously. Barkley should have another good season with an improved O-line. Hurts to have more time in the pocket to find a couple of reads, get some deep throws, hopefully, with the new offensive coordinator because we didn't really go deep at all last year. And so, fifth round, another really confusing pick. We added Cole Payton as quarterback from North Dakota State. Us drafting a quarterback don't make sense. Like, and people was like, well, they could have drafted Nussmeier. We could have not drafted a quarterback. We already have Jalen Hurts, so it's like and he has a long future. It's not Hurts. It's not like he's going to retire in 2 years unless something crazy does happen. But Hurts got a long career ahead of him, especially with us. So I don't get drafting a quarterback. That feels like a waste of a pick. Like I said, the Mekhi Lemon pick based strictly off of talent. It's not bad. It's just other issues that we have and being unsure of what the future holds. So that's why I didn't like that one because I didn't think we needed a receiver there, and we could have found that in the second round. But yeah, and then the Markel Bell one, like I said, I like that one a lot. But the tight end, getting the Stowers, good tight end, don't feel like that was a necessary thing to do. Drafting a quarterback when there's still other positions we need to address, just like why add depth at quarterback? It's not like Jalen Hurts has injury issues. And if he does get injured, he usually misses like a game or two. It's not like he's missing an entire season or entire length of games. So we're drafting a Cole Payton when I think I forget who our backup quarterback is because I know because I really don't get the point of having another quarterback on this team. Because we had Tanner McKee last season, which I think we still have him. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure Tanner McKee is still on the team unless he signs somewhere else. But I think he played like one game. He was whatever. I don't know why we have Cole Payton. That's just really weird. We still got Tanner McKee and Andy Dalton is on the team for reasons. So. Yeah, don't know why we drafted a quarterback when we already have other quarterbacks there. So, yeah, didn't like that pick. In the sixth round is when another pick that I like. We made a trade with the Rams to get a guard, Michael Morris. A great way to improve our offensive line as well. They probably won't start right away, but he's going to be a nice addition to the team. And so I do like adding him, getting him from Georgia. We always get somebody from Georgia. It's like a guarantee that the Eagles were going to draft somebody from Georgia. So I like that pick. We traded up with the Rams to get him. So, and when we got Mekhi Lemon, we traded up with the Cowboys. Yeah. The Steelers wanted him real bad, and then we ended up sliding in there to get him. So Michael Morris, great pick. Feel like any Georgia talent we get pans out pretty well. And then getting him late, low risk, high reward. So I do like that pick. That's really great. And then we had 3 picks in the 7th round. Our first one, we took a safety, Cole Winsky. I was like, finally Like we could have been took a safety, but we waited to the seventh round. Got Cole Winsky from Texas Tech. He adds to our secondary. I like him. I feel like that was something we needed to address earlier, was getting the safety. So I think this is going to be a great addition for our team. I like, and then I didn't watch much Texas Tech, but I seen some of his film, and I like what he's able to do. So I think, um, and I'm pretty sure we lost. Who did we lose? Not We had lost somebody on the defensive end. Because we added Tariq Woolen. I know that it was somebody. It was somebody we lost. I don't know why I'm forgetting who it is. Um, because Cooper DeJean is still there, I think. Yeah, Coop. Because we still got Coop and Quinyon Mitchell. It was. I'm trying to see who did we lose? We had lost Reed Blankenship. Took me forever to think of his name, but Cooper DeJean, Reed Blankenship was amazing last year. But us losing Reed Blankenship, I forgot where he went to, but losing him definitely a significant blow. And so I think having Cole Winsky is going to be a nice addition. Probably want to replace him, but he's definitely going to add some value to that team, to our team, and be great. And so we had, like I said, we had two other seven round picks. I'm gonna address the guy that played football first. Um, Keyshawn James Newby from New Mexico, outside linebacker. We got him in a trade with the Rams. We traded up to get him, and so yeah. Wait, did we trade up? I forgot where we traded. If we traded up or down, but we traded with the Rams to get him coming out of New Mexico. So that's gonna give us some good depth. But he might not play much, but probably not his rookie season. But we'll probably maximize him in like his second and third year. But those picks, like I said, pretty. I feel pretty good about our later picks. Um, yeah, the tackle Markel Bell, love that pick. Michael Norris, Cole Winsky, Keyshawn James Newby, all those picks I really like. Makai Lemon, don't hate it, don't love it. Kind of indifferent on that one. Cole Payton and Eli Stowers, both of those are very questionable picks. Then the pick that I didn't talk, actually, yeah, the pick I didn't talk about, defensive tackle, UR Bernard, international player. He's a developmental defensive tackle. We took a guy who never played football. They compared him to Miles Garrett, and he's never touched a football. He played basketball and soccer growing up. They showed no tape of him even touching a football, and then we just drafted him. Now, I know people saying, well, it's easy to develop a defensive tackle. You can make him this and that. But it's like why take him when we have other players we could have took? We could have took already ready defensive tackle that we don't have to develop. Somebody we can slide right in. So now you're focusing on developing him, and it's low risk, high reward. Because if he pans out, it's great. But I just wouldn't draft a guy who's never played football in his life. Maybe they see something like size. Like, yes, he's fast, but will he be fast coming off the edge? Will he be fast getting to the quarterback? Like, will that translate into the game? Because in the combine, that's cool, but how will it be in game? Like, at least with Makai Lemon, I can say he's one of the most talented receivers I've seen in college all year. Not all year, but the last few years. Like, I can say that with Markel Bell, I can say he's a great offensive lineman. Like, I can't say anything but besides he's fast, but speed isn't always the determinant factor of how good somebody is going to be. But overall, I thought our draft class was solid. Like I said, Makai Lemon got the talent. I just don't hope it's any. It's just a Yeah, I just don't like to tanking your draft stock. So like that gives like that don't and hopefully he is willing to do whatever it takes to win, but I just don't want another AJ Brown situation. And maybe we keep AJ Brown. Who knows? Like I said, Lucini, Mike Rabel, they've been trading with each other for a minute, so that might not even fall through. But our draft class overall is pretty good, aside from us taking a guy who's never played football and taking a quarterback that we didn't need. At least with the tight end, it's like Dallas Goedert. You don't know how much time he has left. But with Jalen Hurts, it's like he's still young, like it's not like he's not finna retire anytime soon. And you can't just project or predict the injury. And you already got other quarterbacks. Like you draft now we have 4 quarterbacks for some reason and 11 receivers. Really weird, but. And we also made a trade with what did we trade for Makai Lemon? We traded number We traded 23, 114, 137 to get Makai Lemon and get a 2027 seventh round pick. So another pick we can use on guys who don't play football next year. Cool. But nah, that was whatever. Then we traded down with the Rams to get those picks in the seventh round. We traded 197 to get those picks. So that's actually a pretty good trade. We made a trade with the Vikings to get outside linebacker Jonathan Greener, who I think is solid. I thought that was a really good move by us. I like that pick, and we didn't have to give not pick, but that move, and we didn't have to give up much to get him. So that's going to be a nice addition to our team. Somebody who's already established and can make us better instantly, and we can still be contending going into next year and still win the division. Don't see anybody in the NFC East competing with us. I think we repeat and win the division again. But really solid draft class. A few questionable picks, but Cole Winsky, we got our safety. It took forever, but we got him. So let me know what y'all think of the Eagles draft class. Then I'll make a video about a few quarterback rooms that look really weird following the draft. But with that being said, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, comment your thoughts, and share for others to see.